Julie and Nicole, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
And congratulations on making a love story for Grownups.
Thank you.
Is that tough? I'm wondering how hard it is to sell studios and distributors on a film where the romantic leads are over 28 or so.
Well, she's only 29, so it wasn't that hard.
It's not a hard sell.
You know, I think it would have been a hard sell if the lead actors were decrepit and bent over.
Well, we have some of those. Wait a second.
Or repulsive.
But I got vibrant, sexy middle-agers, and it wasn't particularly hard. No, thank goodness.
Good.
Yeah.
Would Julia and James, were you attached to it from the beginning? Is that
no?
That didn't make it easier.
No.
We had Alexander Payne here last night, and he was saying, someone asked him for advice for a young filmmaker, and he said, well, first thing you want to make a film, write a strong lead for a woman, because they're so hard to find that you'll get a major actress to swallow it up. And he was talking about any actress, and I'm thinking, for Movies For Grownups, we've been finding, for the past 13 years we've been doing this, that actresses 50 and over have an especially difficult time.
Yes.
And even 40 and over.
Yeah, what's he talking about?
Yeah.
I was going to say,
he doesn't make movies with women leads.
Does he?
Well,
I don't mean to put you on the spot.
Well, wait a second.
It's not your fault.
And he's right here. No, I haven't.
We'll get into it with him later.
Yeah. No, but it's well, tell me a little bit about that, though. But because TV is friendlier to a performer 30 and over.
It absolutely
than
is.
the films are.
Yeah. I don't know what the business model is and why that would be the case, because I don't run studios. But I do know that the juiciest roles I've had are on television, except for this film. No, that's true. I'm no kidding. And in addition to that, the juiciest roles for women, period, I would say, are on television right now.
Yeah.
There are just tons of them. So what's nice, though, is that this film, which has a very juicy role for a chick my age, has done well. And so I wonder if it's going to open up some minds to producing films for me.
Yeah. I mean, I think, Bridesmaids opened up,
that universe
right, for women to carry movies that make hundreds of millions of dollars. This movie doesn't have to make that much money, but it's still doing really well. And I hope it opens doors and shows people that, you don't have to be, under 30 to be sexy or in love or to care about that person.
How much did you like your character? Is that important? First of all, is that important to like your character, and did you?
Well, I'm not sure I would say, yes, I liked my character very much, but I wouldn't say that like is the word I'd go for. I would say I understood her. And of course you become, you do sort of fall in love with the story and the relationships. So I feel it was definitely a labor of love. But what's crucial, I think, for any actor, but I would say particularly an actor who's playing somebody who's got issues or doing things that they wouldn't necessarily agree with themselves, it's very important to understand why these things are happening.
But didn't you like her? She's so likable.
Oh, I totally did, but I'm thinking, I think you're asking
her.
the question because her behavior is not great in this movie.
I saw this movie
I
saw the movie with my wife, and at the end of the movie I said, did you like the movie? And she said, I love the movie, but I'm very disappointed in how she treated him.
Then there'd be no movie.
And well, that's what I said. I said, you'd have no last 20 minutes of the film if she was nice to him all the time. So I think she understands now.
Okay,
well, I think
that
the movie tells a lot of different things. There are many different aspects of the story, but one of them, of course, is that very, very well-intentioned, good people can do very bad things, and we're all capable of it, and we all make terrible mistakes. We didn't mean to, right?
I love the way the chickens all come home to roost within 3 minutes. In that movie.
That what? I'm sorry?
The chickens all come home to roost within 3 minutes.
Yeah.
She keeps turning around and all her double crosses seem to come back
to land. Yeah.
Can we talk a little bit about James Gandolfini?
Sure.
I don't know if he ever got to play a sweet and lovely person before this.
I don't think so.
And yet, by all accounts, that seems to be the kind of person he was.
Definitely, yeah.
How much You didn't write the script for him.
No, but you would think I did.
Yeah.
I should have. I don't know why I didn't. He fit the part perfectly, physically, emotionally, temperamentally, everything.
Yeah.
So, he was wonderful in it. And he was, yes, absolutely closer to that character than other characters he's played, for sure. He's no menace.
So he
He's
didn't
not
really
a
whack
crook.
people in real life?
Well, whatever he did, when the camera wasn't rolling was his business. But I don't think so.
Was post-production done by the time he passed away, or were you still...
The movie was done.
It was done. The reason I ask is because that last scene when you're sitting next to him on the steps there, and you have this... You hold your gaze on him for the longest time. And as a film goer who knows what happened, I'm feeling like I'm saying goodbye to him. And it's interesting that you held that scene for so long, because it seemed like you were giving us as an audience an opportunity to sort of linger on him a little bit longer.
It just was fortuitous. And it's so cool the way he's kind of looking out. He's not looking at her. It's like he's looking out and she's looking at him. No, that was not planned.
But this is Nicole's style, and it's one of her many strengths, I think, as a writer and a director, is to stay a little bit longer than you might normally, and there's an element of discomfort that I love about that. So in other words, and so that is emblematic of what she does, I think, throughout the film. There are many moments like that, and also I would say, that film was locked and done before Jim passed away.
Yeah.
So that was fortuitous.
Jim didn't like that I let the camera go longer than I should have. He would be turning, he'd be doing a scene, and he'd be like, Nicole, are you going to cut? Cut, come on, cut. It's funny.
Alexander Payne, again, I keep bringing him up. He was here last night, and he does the same thing. He'll linger on the face. And he calls it finding the character, or finding the emotion, where he doesn't have to have his actor actually act out an emotion. He holds the camera on him until it becomes transparent.
Yeah.
And that's what you were doing in that film.
I hold the camera on the actors until they become incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then they reveal something.
They've revealed a lot. Wonderful film. Julie and Nicole, thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
being here.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
Thank you very much.